Welcome back to my channel. I know I have not really been active on this channel, and the reason why I haven't been so active on my channel is because I have been working on myself. Actually, I can't give out value without working on myself. I always give a shout out to my coach SK, and now I'm going to add BF. I won't call their full names, but I always give a shout out to both of them. Now, for the past 3 months, I have been going through what they call losing streaks. This is my first time going through a losing streak. I used to hear of it, though, but I have never been a victim of one before. But for the first time, I was a victim, and I can't imagine myself. I was crying. Like, I don't know how people do handle losing streak, but that was from I think June. I was on a losing streak back to back, and it wasn't funny. But I'm happy that this is my first experience of a losing streak, and I'm happy about it. Now, I got to learn based on my research, right? I have been doing a lot of research, and that research boils down on what we call market structure. Market structure is the king of the market. Market structure. If you don't understand market structure, you are wasting your time. If you don't understand market structure, you are wasting your beautiful, amazing time in the market. I have my coach normally he trades a three candle retracement whereby this candle, this is a candle, and this candle must close below this candle. That means this current candle must take out the low of this candle, and the next candle must take out the low of the next candle. Then you categorize that as a break of structure. He's super right. He's making money from it. Thumbs up. He's super right. I saw a coach also that does this also, and he marks this as what break of structure in the sense whereby price is what does a BOS here. There's a break of structure here. That was our last break of structure, BOS, right? And above here was what MSS, change of character. And he categorized this whole zone as a full swing structure. That's two. They are both making good money from it. I have a trader who also use ruler. He will measure this zone from this zone, and if he gives him 40 pips based on the time frame, some 60 pips, that is a what break of structure. And I have another other traders that also doing what swing points. This also what break of structure. Now you'll be wondering, oh my god, they're all wrong, they're all wrong. That's not true. They are all right. All of them are right based on how they understand market structure. This whole thing is all about a storytelling, you understanding what you are doing. But you can see all this stuff, people that use three candle retracement, people that use change of character as a whole swing point, as a structure, people that use swing point, people that use ruler, they are all correct, right? But you need to understand your direction. Now, I chose swing point. And why did I choose swing? Oh, I chose swing point based on I realized that for a good, valid swing structure, there must be a change of character. So indirectly, this person here is using this person's style, but in different way, swing point. Now, I'll start my analysis on total analysis from what 1 month. I'll delete everything from my channel here. Now, for total analysis, we start with what? Monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hours, 1 hour. Some people do 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. Now it depends on the kind of trader you want to be. Are you a position trader, a swing trader, day trader, scalper? All just depends on you. But from what I can see here, now I will look at this structure, right? The last swing point was here, categorizing this as what? A break of structure, sell side liquidity, right? And if I look up here, the last swing point was here. So it's from here to here, making this what? Another block around here. I'm just using GPUS as an example, this pair. Now I have to look in here. Why? Because if I use my Fibonacci from this high to this low, I'm on what 50%. Sometimes I put my line there not to confuse myself. I am a work in progress. I am not perfect. I am still learning. Now, I need price to keep buying, I need Christ to keep buying to this my area here to sweep out this liquidity. But don't forget, in this area too, I have what? A fair value gap. And carry take it at the back of your mind that price respects higher time frame fair value gap. Now, if I look inside here, what do I see? I'm going to use the swing point as a method of analysis. Low, low, dum, 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 and I have what? I have what? I have a buy side liquidity there. And don't forget, internal range liquidity takes out external range liquidity. I'll mark all the channel reference points I can see. I have a rejection block here. I have another block here. And I also have a mean threshold from this high to this low, making it another 50% here for the other block mean threshold. So if price takes out internal range liquidity, price is coming for external range liquidity. Do not forget the rule. Now price has taken internal on 1 month, meaning there is high tendency that price will break out this high on 1 month external range liquidity. What again do I need to ask myself questions? Look at now, there's a fair value gap here. Don't forget I told you that anytime price touch fair value gap is always very strong on a higher time frame. This fair value gap is just to push this price to go higher because it just needed to just play around. It's market. Market can do its thing. Now, if you look inside here very, very well, right? What can you see? I will just draw it for you. It's just based on drawing and understanding this very, very well. It's not something so complicated. Just watch my drawing. It's not complicated. This closed the wick, so I'll drag it down here, and also a wick closed here, not a body. So it went down here and came up here. Pa 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 pa. Do you see that? But if you look inside here on a day, on a weekly time frame, what do I have? I have a sell side liquidity here. But don't forget, I need to know where price is coming from, fair value gap. And if I look inside here, I look at the high of the previous candle, the last one that closed the body, and is this one. It means that price is still more bullish for the next month. Even though price wants to do anything, it's still bullish. I learned recently that on a weekly time frame is more of expansion and retracement. So price is looking for other block, liquidity void or fair value gap. Now, what do I see here on the weekly time frame? I see what? I see a shift in market structure here. That's what? External range liquidity, buy side liquidity taking out, right? If you look inside very well, you can see we have what? We have also a failed swing here. That's a mitigation block. And what do I have here? I have a fair value gap here. Don't forget the rule: internal range liquidity, external range liquidity. Meaning I'm expecting price to take out this high. Can you see it yourself, right? Take out this high. I'm still a work in progress and I'm still learning. Now I come down to my daily time frame. On my daily time frame, you need to open your eyes. What do I have here? I have a shift of market structure around here. The moment I understood this, the chart became a little bit easier for me. And what do I see? For my Fibonacci, on the daily time frame is Fibonacci from the high to the low. And we have a swing point that was created with a wick, but it's not that strong. But you can just mark it to be careful in that area around here too. So we have breaker block, we have other block, and I have one swing point that acted very funny. But as at now, price is on premium, so I should be looking for sales to that area. Now, if I look inside again, what do I have inside that area? On this 4 hours time frame, right? The last swing point was around here, from this high to this low. But also it's also risky because it did not come out with a wick, right? This is the lowest low here, and this is the highest high here. And what do I have here? I have another one inside here, meaning I'm still in premium, so I should be looking for sales down. Even on what? On 1 hour, you can see it, right? A change of character inside. This is like a 4 months losing money. I lost money to discover this, right? I don't like to counter trade anything less than 1 hour, right? So if you can watch it very, very well, this is 1 hour, right? I just don't like to counter trade anything less than 1 hour. Now I'm trying to find an entry here There is nothing here for me. It's just a straight line till price got to this level, which if you can realize, if you observe this candle here, this one tapped on it. Can you see it? I don't know if you guys can see it in the video recording. And if you go down to your 1 hour, you can still find entry. You can see this price tapped on that zone and it's going up, clearing out all these old lows, clearing out all these old lows as liquidity. Can you see it yourself? And you keep moving. Now, good. Now, how do you counter trade? Don't forget on your 4 hours time frame, this is a break of structure to me actually, right? And what do I see? Price has already violated it from here. A change of character. And the last swing point I'm seeing is this area here, right? Let's see. But I like to look for other block. And what happened? Price val induced me though. Now what I will do is I want to go back to my daily to see what happened on the daily time frame. Now it's not your fault that price did what it did, which I'm learning the hard way. It's not your fault. It's just price, right? Don't forget, this is where we get carried away. Don't forget that we were here, right? And don't forget that on the weekly time frame, when we're looking at weekly time, what do we say? Internal to what? External. So it's my fault. I should be looking for more of buys and not more of sells, because I know that price has tapped into a 1 week order block targeting external range liquidity. Now, as price takes out the external range liquidity, I'm safe, right? Now I'm looking to how to, for it to come down. I can wait and decide to use 4 hours time frame, which I feel I'm comfortable using to counter trade. And what do I have here? I have a shift of market structure with a body. I have a order block here. There's no fair value gap, which I don't feel comfortable in. I can come down to my 1 hour. And my 1 hour, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for a shift of market structure. I won't take that trade. Why? Because there is no shift of market structure here to validate my 1 hour zone for me to take the trade. So I will wait. Do you see how I'm doing it? I will wait, because the change of character in those areas tell you that price is getting tired and wants to come back, wants to rest. I have a break of structure here again. Another block is here. Liquidity sweep here. And what do I have? I have what? I have a breaker block there. Keep going. And price have shifted structure again. But now if you look in very, very well on your 1 hour time frame, price shifted structure here. Do you see it? Price shifted structure there, making this whole area what? A mitigation block. But if I come down to my to my 4 hours time frame, this also counter trade. Don't forget, I said it again, this is just for daily. We are going to mark this other block. Can you see this other block? This other block becomes our weekly time frame order block. Half of it is our what? Our main threshold. 50% of that other block. Don't forget your main threshold of that other block. So I'm expecting price to come down to that area. So anything I'm looking at now is sales. Since external range liquidity has been taken out, I come to my daily time frame. On my daily time frame, what do I see there? I see a shift of market structure here, right? Sell side liquidity. And what do I have from this high to this low, right? Now, what do I see? I can mark this other block, but I'll take the mean threshold 50% or this. But don't forget the other block, fair value gap is below 50%. Let's see. Now, when price gets that level that you have marked, right? You're waiting for a shift of market structure. But if you look inside those zones very, very well, if you look inside those zones very, very well, there's a swing point here. This is a swing point. This is a breaker block. And this is also what? A breaker block. Do you see it yourself, right? And price is what? Price is reacting with what? This first initial breaker block. Why? Because there's a change of character here. Now you can go as low as 1 hour in that area that you've marked, and wait for a shift of market structure. Ta price broke structure here on 1 hour. Some people might tell you to go as low as 15 minutes. It's still your choice, from the high to the low. And what do I have here? 50%. What fair? What other block? You can see it yourself, right? Just keep going. Break of structure here. Can you see 4 hours break of structure? 4 hours break of structure here. Under 4 hours break of structure. Now this is like a 4 months project work. It took me a long time to understand how simple market structure can be, but you have to pick which one you understand very well and you're very comfortable in practicing. Because it's an old low here, I'm expecting price to come and clear this old low here because it's liquidity. Price clears out the higher low, and you can target all these old lows, keep going for price to clear out the old lows till you get to that 1 week zone that you have marked for yourself. So top analysis is not something that is very hard if you understand what price is doing and the rules attached to it. I'm so sorry my video is so long. I don't expect it to be this long, but I hope you enjoy the whole summary of top analysis and how you can refine those zones to 15 minutes and 5 minutes. All you're waiting for is just a change of character in those areas that you mark. Thank you so much.